Welcome everybody to Casual Gamer Oz as we move into round 6 of F1 2017 Career Mode Season 8 Ferrari driver Ben Waterworth, Monaco. Let's get straight into this. You know the stats. Our best qualifying here is pole, best result here is pole, but of course that was in our rigged year that we did. Our best non-rigged qualifying here, last. Our best non-rigged race finish, I believe, is 17th, 18th? 17th, I think, actually, from memory. Not last, but nearly last. So that's kind of our gist here in Monaco. We have to sort of rig it to get anything good going on here. So we know we're going to qualify last here. It's just a matter of doing it in style and not crashing out. And at least we've got a dry one here so we can sort of push slightly and see what we can do. But obviously we are well and truly outfoxed at this Grand Prix because we do not like it one little bit. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say that. It's not I don't like it. It's just I'm not very good because I'm not very good at this game. So I can't really push it to the lengths that you would want to. So I'm going to take a big career score hit here in Monte Carlo, as we know. But we'll try our best. Boom. Yep. Well, as I said, we'd push and try our best, and pushing and trying our best isn't really going to change the overall outcome, except that rather than finishing the session, we'll end up failing to finish, which will cost us even more on our career score, which kind of sucks. Boof, boof. Yeah. Bugger. Yeah. Retire. You obviously know the length of this video, how well we're going to go on the race as well. But anyway, we got 18th here last year, so yeah. No, I didn't even do my usual, at least pause it before we go into the whatever. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's going to be a short video anyway, so what does that matter? Oh, bring on Canada already. Bring on the next 4 Grand Prix. Look, honestly, Hungary and Belgium we should have won last year, so bring on the next 6 Grand Prix, 7 Grand Prix with Italy. From this point on, through to Italy, we should be able to win, hopefully, 7 Grand Prix there. Going to be losing our rivalry for the first time there against Hamilton. We're going to drop back down there. Awesome, whatever, we don't care. Let us do this. And let's be prepared for some fun on the sun, on the motherfucking sun, yeah. Don't know why I'm singing this song, yeah. 'Cause I'm a weirdo. I really don't know why I do that. It's probably why I have no friends. Anyway, we're back actually in a worse position than last year after that retirement in Spain. Yeah. Alright. We know that it's all really for nothing here. So we're going to whack it into rich mode just for shits and gigs. And try our hand at the shits and gigs that is Monaco. What can we do here into turn 1? Will we retire or will we avoid any damage to the front wing? We're going to go off circuit there. We've got a collision with Ericsson. There's a yellow flag, so I can't overtake. Not sure what happened behind us there. It is a good start, isn't it, Jeffrey? 7th? Wow, okay. You're very hopeful of me actually being able to navigate this track well, aren't you? Whoa, Nico Hulkenberg, you little prick. Get out of it. Whoa. I'm going to probably get a penalty for that, aren't I? No, warning. Very aggressive Hulkenberg. We actually got ahead of him. And we've got a little bit of damage to the front wing. Meanwhile, Alonso and Hulkenberg ahead of us are battling it out. We're going to be forced to go to the outside here. Fuck you, Nico Hulkenberg. I'm going to push around you there. You little prick. Way too aggressive with me before there. So I'm just going to shove one down there with you. And somehow I get away with that. I thought that was technically off circuit. But hey, cool. We won't complain. And we've somehow found our way up here. What are we, in 12th? My goodness. Who says you can't overtake in Monaco? Alright, we'll monitor the fuel mixture at least. And we don't really, I mean, we've got a minor damage to our front wing, but it's not the worst. So, whoa. A little bit airy-fairy there. We had a penalty this time last season too, didn't we? A few cars have come into the pits. They're actually in 11th too, so a car ahead of us pitted. Not sure who that was. But can you believe we're actually one position off a legitimate point in Monaco? Stranger things have happened. We're not going to get there, of course, given that we're that far ahead, and we're probably still going to crash at some point, folks. Again, you would know that probably by looking at the overall time of this video. So just be wary of that, because we obviously live commentate on these things. We don't go over and dub them afterwards. So should this video be ending anytime soon, you know for a certainty that we have binned it. So we make it unscathed through that lap though. Hulkenberg just behind us. DRS has been enabled. There's only one DRS zone, of course, here in Monte Carlo. That is along the main straight. Can't really have it up the hill, can you? Just because it's a little bit too rigid. Probably have it like this little section here, a little short burst or something along those lines. Of course, there was big talk when they first introduced DRS, would they have it in the tunnel? But I think aerodynamically it was just too dangerous to have it through the tunnel. So we get ourselves all wrong there into the hairpin. But doesn't matter. Gee, it'd be nice to get a point here legitimately, wouldn't it? Need something to happen ahead of us. And we can't even sneakily cut a corner because we'll automatically get a penalty. And then that will drop us back further. At least can keep Hulkenberg behind us. Vettel is meanwhile waltzing away at the beginning of this Grand Prix, at the front I should say. Oh, get out of it, Hulkenberg, you prick. Oh, go away. No, I will not stand for that. Can't even get yourself a podium in real life, so why should I let you through for 11th? Penultimate lap here. Whoa, Ben, keep an eye on the circuit. What are you doing? You're looking at your rich mode on your fuel there. Which, let's be honest, let's remove that out of it. We don't need that anymore. 8 seconds behind the car in front. We're not going to catch them. So we just limp our way around there. Do have a little bit of a gap to whoever is behind Hulkenberg though. One slight positive there. You can just see them in the background. And the tunnel is generally our kryptonite at this circuit. And we've only got to go through it one more time so far. Vettel again, another fastest lap. Coming up here through Raskas, we're just going to have to be wary of this Renault behind us. We'll say though, this car does feel good around here. The Toro Rosso used to slide around so much coming through that section there. So that is one positive to say about this, well, one of many positives to say about this Ferrari. Hulkenberg will get some DRS going down the main straight. Final lap. So close to a legitimate point in Monaco. Wow. Well, nearly binned it there though. Coming through up the hill. Just hold on to it here, Ben. Hold on to it. It's yours for the taking. 11th place, which is going to sound ridiculous, but I'm going to be very satisfied with 11th place in Monaco. First time legitimately we can say we've actually done that well. No ultimate damage to the car. No penalties. So, yeah. Hold through our last time here in the tunnel, which we do. Just Vettel wins the Grand Prix. We're on for 11th. Unless something can happen in front of us for us to sneak in the points. Oh. So what happened there in qualifying? Raskas for the last time. We saw Hulkenberg trying to get up the inside of me before. I'm not going to allow him that space. So we come down the main straight. And we get 11th in Monaco. Satisfying. Weirdly, weirdly satisfying.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
And Jeffrey doesn't give a shit. Alright. Surprised, aren't you? I technically crashed in qualifying, but besides that... Cool. Yep, cool. So... Wow, we've dropped to 4th. Bottas is having a good season. What do you know? Alrighty, let's have a look at the replay. I should get the drive of the day at least, but I skipped out of that before we could hear. Now, I got a slow start as you usually do. Now, my usual route. Oh, bang wheels with Ericsson there. Surprised I didn't get pinned for overtaking cars off the circuit there. And there's incidents going on behind me. Now, I could have gotten a few more cars at the hairpin, but ultimately I stuck one down Hulkenberg here, as you'll see, and he kind of shoved me aside ever slightly. Now, I think because I just got the wall there, I kind of thought I'd already made the move stick. Now, as you can see at the top of the hill there, he kind of did what I did, and I kind of couldn't duck around as much as I wanted to. Then him and Alonso had a race. Whoa, and there's cars, look at that going on there at the hairpin. Meanwhile, him and Alonso have a little ding-dong battle through the tunnel. As you'll see this here, orange, yellow, and red. And I shove Alonso aside and just take both of you. That's a nice little move, if I don't say so myself. Alrighty. So, look, weirdly satisfied with that. Not the result, obviously, that we need overall, but you knew that was never going to happen here in Monaco. But to say I got 11th, I'll take it. 1 away from a point. A legitimate point in Monaco. None of this rigged stuff. Alright, so the next 7 races, you would argue, are winnable. I've just got to focus and hope that we can turn this around. Hopefully this can be our only dip for the season. And we'll push through with it. We'll join you in Canada next. Remember to like, subscribe and comment here on Casual Gamer Oz, and we'll speak to you next time. Good night.